All right. So the next thing we're going to be looking at in this lesson is a vertical line test. Now we're still talking about the difference between relations and functions. Remember, a relation pairs an input with an output, but a function, for each input, there's only one output. For each x, there's only one y. In other words, we said x could not repeat. Well, the same principle applies when we're talking about what is called the vertical line test, okay? So to check if a relation is a function given, let's say, we have some kind of a figure, we can apply what is called the vertical line test for our graphs, okay? So it says determine whether y is a function of x given a graph of a relation. Use the following criterion. If every vertical line you can draw through only one point is only one point, y is a function of x. If you can draw a vertical line that goes through 2 points, y is not a function of x. In other words, if I can draw a vertical line straight up and down through my picture and it only hits once, that's a function. If I hit 2 times or 3 times or more times, not a function. So it's a simple test, and basically this is what it really means, okay? Let's say I had this picture here. Okay, I can draw a vertical line through it in many different places. I can draw a vertical line in a lot of different places. Okay, but notice it only ever hits the graph once. Okay, in other words, the x does not repeat. This x is going to 1y. This x over here goes to 1y. This x over here goes to 1y. And this x over here goes to 1y. This guy right here would be a function. Okay, if I can draw a line through the picture and it only hits once, x is only going to 1y, x does not repeat, it is a function. If I have a graph that looks more like, let's say this, maybe it's like I don't know, maybe it's a triangle, who knows, maybe it's a triangle, okay? Notice if I draw a vertical line through this picture, I'm hitting it twice here, twice here, twice here. That x is getting paired to 2 different y's. Remember, x cannot repeat. X is going to 2 different y's. That would not be a function. That's a relation, but not a function. Okay, so the vertical line test, if it hits once, we're good, it's a function. If it hits more than once, no, it's not a function, that's a relation. Okay, so like these guys here, notice if I draw a vertical line, do I ever hit this more than once? No, that would be a function. What about this guy? Do I ever hit this guy more than once? Yeah, right there, right? I hit it twice. The test only has to fail one time. It only has to fail one time for it not to be a function, so this would be a relation. Okay, let's look at one more example down here. Okay, based on the homework that we were doing yesterday. If I draw a vertical line through here, is this a function? No, it hits it twice. It hits it twice instead of once, so this is a relation, not a function. And don't worry about the domain and range for this one. I just showed you that in that example so you knew what it was. But that's basically what the vertical line test is. If I hit it once, we're good. If I hit it more than once, that's a relation, not a function.